At least 2 tornadoes tore through New Orleans and the surrounding area Tuesday, killing 2 and injuring many more. The town of Arabi, just east of New Orleans, was hit especially hard. Homes knocked off of their foundations and debris scattered far and wide. David Begnaud spoke to some homeowners impacted by those storms.
Dude, holy.
That is what it looked like, a tornado moving through a major American city, New Orleans. This is what cut through parts of New Orleans and moved into nearby St. Bernard Parish. The twister moved through New Orleans' lower Ninth Ward without doing much damage. But as it touched down in St. Bernard Parish, it was devastating. James Dickerson was in his home in Arabi, Louisiana, with his 5-year-old son.
And the house started shaking, and then when it pulled the roof off, I was, sheltering him, and then it was pulling me off the ground.
His house is now ruined.
Dining room here, I had bookcase, anyway, there's the front door was there.
Oh, that was a church.
The damage in St. Bernard Parish is widespread. Power lines are down everywhere. Streets are littered with debris that is actually pieces of people's homes.
It's the porch of my friend's house. It doesn't have a roof anymore.
This tornado spawned from the same weather system that originally started in Texas on Monday and caused extensive damage there and in Oklahoma and now 3 other states along the Gulf Coast as the line of weather moves eastward.
We heard it coming down the street. It was a lot of whistling.
Back here where we are in Arabi, Louisiana.
I'm just glad mostly everybody seems to be accounted for. I think there was a couple of issues a block away from us, but other than that, we're safe.
As we were driving around assessing the damage, we saw this school bus tossed like a toy. That's a 25,000-pound school bus, so you can imagine the force of this tornado. And right across the street, this home was moved off of its blocks about 5 yards, and then it pushed into the neighbor's home, pushed the neighbor's home into the other neighbor's home. I mean, this is where the front door used to be, right? You go into the house right here. That's where it is now. The family was inside when the tornado moved it off its blocks. Imagine that. David Begnaud, CBS News, right outside New Orleans in Arabi, Louisiana.